Some people to these streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never going in. You know, sometimes it should be hard to get the praying to the Lord. Feel like you never gonna win. My mama told me, watch your back. Them hoes just want you for them racks and they ain't really your friends. Just for them times I couldn't buy. You ain't pick up when I called. Now I got money to spend. I sit there trying to take the pain away. They working it out. Fuck it, pour it again. I left some people to these streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never going in. He lost his brother in that cell, and if he only had one wish, he never went in. And if he ever changed on me, I swear one of us gotta die, and that's just how it's gonna end. Got this big kilo around my neck, it costs $100,000. This shit costs none of your business. I miss the baby say we're drinking, safe to say that I really love, bitch, I'm a junkie again. Mr. Piper said we're drinking, safe to say that I really love, bitch, I'm a junkie again. I mix my feelings with the boom, I know that they was tell the truth. I'm the greatest there is. I mix the Draco with the Glock, those are no videos with perks. This a big old FE. This for the ones who let me down when I was broke, ain't come around. This for the ones who ain't speaking. I lost some people to these streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never going. I know sometimes this shit get hard to get the praying to the Lord. Feel like you never gonna win. My mama told me, watch your back. Them hoes just want you for them racks and they ain't really your friends. This for them times I couldn't buy. You ain't pick up when I call. Now I got money to spend. I sit there trying to take the pain away. They working it out. Fucking pour it again. I left some people to these streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never gonna end. Feel like it's never gonna say. Had to go run up that money, never gonna wait. They tell me, baby, why you sit there, sir? Like I say. But if I start sipping and drink, I might just blow out your face. I'm in my feelings, hold on, talk to me. I need a little space. I need some love, but tell me what's love. I don't got time to argue back and forth, think I've been faced. I love some things way more important, think I need you to stay. I don't need you to stay. I'ma get mad, you get yours. I think it's better that way. You know, you go to war for hours, you know, north of downtown Tampa. My fair share of cold shows. It was days we ain't ate. I'm in the studio for hours. I be home a little late. Seen a partner, average partner, really, I can't relate. They still no nigga in their face. I'd rather spit in their face. Feel like forever, but we eat and I just say a little grace.
In that league shopping, he's gonna get crazy.
Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Up across the 25 and down at the 28.
He's not winning defense.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson to about the
Big Captain getting in his dressing, make him cry again.
Played well against the pass, currently 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd and 6. Again, it's Robinson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up, and 5 receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They'll run for it.
Oh, my God.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. BTA Robinson.
That's on me. I keep letting niggas get these weak-ass, easy-ass studies on you, man.
On the road in Tampa. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra
Trash.
point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
That shit was trash, bro.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Buccaneers sit 5-3 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a good push up front, and he's able to gather his way down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because
there he goes left side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Go.
Extra point line slide is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Sit your bitch ass down.
26-yard line just across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into play.
Oh, my God.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
Oh, come on, my nigga.
Free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, my God, bro.
Touchdown.
Oh, I keep letting niggas get this weak-ass shit.
BTA Robinson.
with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time.
There he goes, left side. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd down and 3.
Mayfield. He gets this one to Johnson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there.
Them niggas going crazy. Hey. I ain't even tell that nigga to do that. Them niggas going crazy.
So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
But certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Sit him down.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious.
Oh my God.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
My nigga.
He may go. Touchdown, Falcons.
Bro, this shit is upset.
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Bruh, it's like my nigga.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's over midfield.
Come on now, move your fat ass feet.
127 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield on play action. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Robinson with another carry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and a run by Robinson. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me.
Watch the fade.
This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they have regained the lead. Now the drive ends in just
That's a win.
They'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front of the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
19 seconds.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Trying to lay one deep. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
I said fuck, too. I'm like, damn.
They'll get the football in very good field position late in this.
That nigga ugly as hell.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You
cool. We
throw
finna
the
get the ball.
interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though,
Give me the block, man.
better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
That's crazy.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? He takes a big shot at the end of it.
That nigga almost died. God dang.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here.
Oh, good tackle.
In the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is
that nigga doing the Macarena.
and now he's getting the ball to start the second half.
It's just one tackle, my nigga. Like it's
referenced in the first half. He'll put
all right, that's
that all
cool.
together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 10. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You saw what I saw.
Here's 2nd and 10. That's out wide for Palmer. Finding room in midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes
that nigga better put somebody over there.
Go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Mayfield. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Okay, Baker.
evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Shut up, CD.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 171 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
That nigga tweaked out.
On first down, they'll go to the ground.
So you see the blocking? And that nigga took that nigga. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
Come on, bro.
He is phenomenal. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Baker changing the play.
I was not trying to do this.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Like, my nigga, I was not trying to go for 2. Goofy ass game, bro.
But this time they get him behind the line.
Oh, come on, nigga. I just automatically right here. Shit.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Robinson up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Hand off now to Robinson.
Oh, my God.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
That nigga just wiggled.
Bijan Robinson taking it in from the 20. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. So the Falcons again going for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2
I'm about to.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a
Yeah,
small corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Right back to him on first down. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Once again, the Bucs electing to go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1.
The fuck was that, a glitch, my nigga?
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
When you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Goofy ass got on Chew Clock. Why do everybody do like Chew Clock? What does he think he about to do right now? He about to Chew Clock all the way down and then win the game? I guess so.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Here's Robinson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down.
Where you going, nigga?
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain.
Cheese ass nigga.
From the 35.
All you niggas is cheese. Cheese ass nigga.
Shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They run. Robinson.
Cheese ass nigga. What you gonna do now? Go for it. Yes, let's go.
Kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, my God.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game. There's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
All you niggas play like bitches. GOD.
I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brought you.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here now, 2nd and goal. Robinson. is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Everybody in the league just play like a bitch, nigga.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game.
Nigga, true clock for the whole quarter to kick a fucking field goal, my nigga. How can I make this shit up, man?
2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third one winner. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Can I make this up, my nigga?
I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal and closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, it took us until the
nigga true clocked the whole fourth quarter to kick a field goal, bro. That nigga's unreal. Man, I ain't even about to listen.
All ain't voted for me, nigga. That's what the fuck y'all get, you bitch.
That nigga said, who all didn't vote for him, that's what you get. This league is just so fucking comical, my nigga. This young nigga, this nigga think he... My nigga, you true clocked the whole fourth quarter and then kicked a field goal, my nigga. And you in the chat bragging about it. This is the type of league I'm in with you niggas. You niggas is corny, bro. The most cornball ass league I've ever been a part of, my nigga, in my life. Niggas bragging about chewing clock and kicking field goals. Good job, my nigga. That niggas are hoes. All you niggas is hoes. You niggas really is hoes. Anything goes in this league. Weak ass nigga, bud. Could I won the game? Yeah, I could have won the game. But come on, my nigga. This nigga shoot clock the whole quarter, cousin. Like, what are you doing? Who knew he was gonna shoot clock the whole quarter, my nigga? Who knew? Who would have known?